Hey guys, how's it going? It's Tom here today, and today I've got a physical media haul to show everyone. And yeah, um, it looks like it could be 20 items, so it's going to be a long one. I was originally going to split this video into two halves, but I just decided to do it all as one video. So yeah, that's basically what we're going to be doing, and it is everything from August, maybe last month, and the month before that. So it's kind of been a long video in the process that I just have been too lazy to do, I won't lie. And yeah, so we're just going to get into it, talk about the films, talk about what the physical media looks like, and if it looks good and all that stuff. You know how these videos go. You've seen one of these videos before, hopefully. If you haven't, check out all the other physical medias. There is a playlist on the channel somewhere. And yeah, so let's just get into it. Okay, so let's just dive right into it. I think you should be able to see this on the um, in the frame. But if not, it is not only this pile, there is a pile behind it as well. So we'll just start from the front and then we'll work our way through the back. So up first is this cool box set of the first Conjuring film. A great horror film, absolutely terrifying horror film as well. Just in time for the new addition into the Conjuring films. The fourth one is coming out. Last Right, is it? Last Writ? Don't know how you pronounce it, but a film I am looking forward to. I'm a big fan of the original, well, the trilogy, I guess it is for now until the new one comes out. I really like the original. It's just a great horror film all around, terrifying. But the second one is even better in my opinion and even scarier. And the third one, I've only seen it once. Actually, I've only seen all of these for once. And the third one, I can't really remember too much about it. But yeah, the new one is coming out soon. It's coming out actually this Friday, next Friday, next Friday. And yeah, this is a cool box set. I really love the front cover of this, and the spine is also nice. It wraps around, and the top just says The Conjuring, kind of plain. The back is cool, and it's also a steelbook, and it looks like it's got some art cards and some goodies and stuff like that. Some little posters. So yeah, I'm truly happy to have this in my collection. All I need now is a Conjuring 2 steelbook, and I've got the whole Conjuring series on steelbook. By when I mean Conjuring, I just mean these films, not the Annabelle ones or the Nun ones. I haven't got them on anything. I've only seen a couple of the other Conjuring films, but yeah, if I can get that Conjuring 2 steelbook someday. But yeah, this is great. I'm absolutely over the moon with this. So up next, I'm actually going to do a twofer here. We've got the same film, just in different physical media formats. It is Over the Top with Sylvester Stallone. If you haven't seen this film, honestly, it is such a good 80s cult classic. It is, honestly, it's just like, it's not insane. It's not to the point where it goes unbelievable, but it is a fun ride. It's Sylvester Stallone being the dad, and he does this arm wrestling competition, and he basically the whole film is him trying to win his son's love back because they had a falling out and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, this film is so good. Another one my dad showed me. Another just proper like dad core film, if that makes sense. So I do have the steelbook of it here. Very nice steelbook, also with a border. I don't know if that's coming out. Maybe I'll try and catch it in the light if possible. And then it also sits in the J card, which you know I love that. And then also the um, top of the steelbook has got some debossing or embossing. I still don't know which one it is. Nice spine as well, nothing on the top, on the bottom, and the back is pretty just plain for the J cards, but super stoked to have this in the Steelbook collection. Just a great film. And then this one, I've never actually had one of these before. It's a media book. It's basically like a DVD length if it's coming out on the camera. But yeah, it is kind of massive and kind of thick, and it opened like a book. From what I can gather. It's got an even better spine here. Hopefully that is the right way. Yeah, it's got an even better spine, and the cover is still the same. Very nice. I'm not too big of a fan on this. Hopefully that comes off, but I don't know. Same back, and like I said, it opens and it just looks really cool, and it just, another collector's piece for me to have. And I'm super stoked for it, and that also means I get to watch over the top in better quality, because the only copy me and my dad have is DVD. So to have this in Blu-ray and 4K is a super, super nice addition. And yeah, I also need to show this to my girlfriend. I'm pretty sure she'll love this. But yeah, great pickups. Okay, so up next is a childhood classic. It is honestly probably one of my dad's favorite films. I feel like it's a great film, and it is one I didn't think would have a steelbook probably ever. And its steelbook is kind of cute and fits the film really well. It is 90s classic, I'm pretty sure. 90s Matilda. If you haven't seen Matilda, wow, you are missing out. Matilda is great. It's such a fun film, so much heart in it, and honestly, it's just an amazing film to watch, and it's a proper childhood favorite of mine. I remember watching that film all the time as a kid. I haven't seen this in years, so I am going to try and rewatch this soon because I do love this film. Danny DeVito, honestly, top notch. Dude directed and starred in this film, and also was a great guy behind the scenes. If you know that story of the film, Mara Wilson kills it. She is absolutely amazing, and yeah, it is just a classic film. Honestly, it's just one of them films you watch and you just have a smile on your face. It's so good. It's so iconic, and the steelbook is so nice as well, with the purple spine there, and the back as well looks pretty nice. So yeah, this is a very, very nice addition to my collection. I'm super thrilled with this. Okay, up next is our first film of this year. I am pretty certain. It is I think I did make a video on this. It is a horror film, and it is one of my favorite horror film franchises. A very consistent horror film franchise, other than the absolute clusterfuck that is number 4. It is Final Destination Bloodlines. This film is just a really nice addition to the Final Destination series. It's consistently good. The film keeps on the level as the other films do, and I'm super thrilled to have that in the series, and also this on Steelbook. It is the only Final Destination on Steelbook, I want to say. I haven't seen any others. And it's also just super nice. The poster is super cool as well. Um, it's and there's the spine as well. It could have been better in my opinion. I don't know. I don't know what else they could have done differently. I don't know what you could do with the Final Destination Steelbook. Maybe some lenticular would have been cool. When you move it, it kind of just shifts or something like that. But other than that, it is a really nice steelbook to have for a film I really do like, and a series I absolutely love. So I'm thrilled to have this, and maybe one day when the others get steelbooks, or if they have them, I will hunt them down. But yeah, super thrilled to have this, and yeah, can't wait to rewatch it whenever I decide to rewatch the new. Because the new one is coming out. Final Destination 7 is on the way, supposedly. So I probably will binge watch the whole series again. So yeah, I can't wait until that day. I know I said I was going to work from the front, but I do have to grab a film from the back because it also pairs with a film that is about to get talked about. So if you don't mind me, I'm just going to quickly grab this. And now we can talk about the complete collection for me of 88 films, American Pie series, on these beautiful, beautiful box sets, special editions, types of things. I have the original 4 now on these box sets. I'm not going to get the others because the first 4 just mean the absolute world to me. They are amazing films, and these are amazing box sets as well. I'm super thrilled to have these. AT Films done a phenomenal job. I've talked about the second one in one of my last physical media hauls, but they're just so good, and they're consistently immaculate to look at. Like, these are amazing box sets. The spines are super nice if they're the right way. Is it the right way now? Yeah, that's the right way. So yeah, and the backs as well. But the front covers are like the main parts. Like they are so good, the front covers. And yeah, I'm just super thrilled to have all the American Pie films on these cool 88 films box sets. And yeah, it's one of my favorite comedy series. I absolutely love the first four films. They mean a bunch to me, and yeah, I'm just super thankful to have all of them on this cool physical media format. I'm super thrilled, and yeah, it's going to be nice when I actually get a chance to display all four of them next to each other. I cannot wait for that. Okay, up next is the heavy hitter. It is arguably the best film I've made. It's probably my number two, just behind 12 Angry Men and maybe The Shining and maybe Seven. But other than that, it is one of the best films I've made. There's no doubt about that. It is the original blockbuster. It is number 50th anniversary. That didn't make any sense. It is Jaws on Steelbook. Now, this film has had Steelbooks before. I know I had one last year or the year before. It had the Film Vault Steelbook. And I was going to get that, and then it was sold out everywhere, and then I couldn't get it, so whatever. But I now have the limited edition Steelbook of the 50th anniversary of Jaws, and it is super nice. And yeah, I'm just thrilled to have this on Steelbook. I don't think I actually own this in physical media. My dad does, but I don't have it in my collection personally. So this is super cool, and the artwork is really cool. It like almost looks like it's drawn. Hopefully that's coming out on the camera. But yeah, it is amazing, and you know, this film forever traumatized me. It's the reason I'm scared of the ocean. It's the reason I won't get in the ocean. But it is a phenomenal film. If you haven't seen Jaws, you are truly missing out on one of the best films ever made. There's nothing else to say about this film that hasn't been said, basically, already. It is just an immaculate film. It is a true masterpiece, honestly. Don't think there's a single flaw in it at all. And yeah, I'm just super thrilled to have Jaws on Steelbook and none other in the 50th anniversary Steelbook. That is absolutely crazy. The first blockbuster ever. This is the most important film in cinema ever for me, I would say personally. So the next two films I'm actually going to do together as well. They don't have any relation, but I did get them in a offer, so I'm just going to quickly talk about both of them. It is a Arrow. I think Arrow Video had their summer sale on a month back or so. So I picked these two up on Zavvi actually. Two films I don't have. One I did have, but I needed better format for it. It is The Thing, John Carpenter's The Thing, and then we've also got Bride of Re-animator. Two films I really like. Bride of Re-animator is, of course, in the Re-animator trilogy. Great horror film trilogy and series. Surprised there isn't more of them. Would like another one. But yeah, Re-animator is such a good series. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It is absolutely great. And The Thing, I've only seen once. Um, I'm not as high as it on it as other people are. I do think it's a good film, but I'm not on that level of like where I think it's a masterpiece personally. But I'm not saying it's a bad film. But I do need to rewatch it because I had it on DVD and then I think it skipped like a couple scenes or something like that. It like jumped. So to finally have this on like a physical media that I know will work, an Arrow Video, is just splendid. So I'm really thrilled with both of these. The covers are really good as well. I really like the Things cover, and Bride of Reanimators was really cool spine as well for them. And of course the backs. So yeah, super cool to have both of these, and they go into my Arrow Video section over on my normal shelving unit. Okay, up next is one of my favorite comic book films and one of my favorite films of all time, one of the most quotable films of all time, one of my favorite film performances of all time, one of my favorite comic book films of all time. I don't know if I said that. It is 1994's The Crow in glorious steelbook. I have wanted this steelbook since last year, must have been last year, for its 30th anniversary release. I've still got it sealed. I bought this off eBay for about 30 to £40, and it's still sealed. And this is the one I wanted the most. They released two actually. I have the other one over here if I can grab it. I have this version of the steelbook, which is still really nice. I do love this steelbook, but to me, this one is something else, man. I just love the way it looks. Um, so yeah, to have both of these on steelbook, both like collector's editions for one of my favorite films ever, it's just, it means the world, and this film is very important to me. I absolutely love The Crow. Like I said, it's one of my favorite films, and it is obviously a bittersweet film with the passing of Brandon Lee on set. So it has that. But like, this film is phenomenal. If you haven't seen The Crow, which it's a cult classic, so many people haven't seen it, as I would like more people to watch it. But if you haven't seen this, please go check it out. It is a phenomenal film. It's so gritty, it's so dark, it's so gothic. It's just so cool, man. Honestly, the music slaps, the action slaps, the acting is outrageously good. So yeah, if you haven't seen The Crow, please go watch it. But I cannot wait to get this finally opened. And yeah, I'm going to be watching this again this Halloween, and I can't wait for it. Okay, up next is a film from this year as well, another comic book film, and it is Thunderbolts. A film I really did like. Not as high on as other people were. Like, I think it's a good film. I don't think it's great, but I do want to rewatch it. I did want to rewatch it while it was still in cinema, but the film had a small theatrical run for whatever reason, which is totally stupid. So I'm looking forward to watching this. I believe it's actually only just come on Disney Plus at the making of this video. So yeah, that is super cool. It is a very nice steelbook with the apostrophe. Is it apostrophe? Asterix. Sorry. Uh, and then all the Thunderbolts members' hands around it, creating a star-like pattern as well. And yeah, it sits in a J card as well. Like I said before in the video, I love that. And yeah, it's super nice. And the back is super vibrant as well with the yellow. Yeah, this film, yeah, this is cool. This is a very, 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 very cool steelbook. Cannot wait to get it open. I cannot wait to rewatch it as well, actually. Like I said, I wanted to rewatch it in cinemas, but I didn't have a chance. So up next is the last pile. We've got a bunch of items here, so let's just get through them. So first up is a 80s classic film. You know, this is actually one of my dad's favorite films. I know this for a fact. And it's also just a great film in general. A nice little coming of age, adventure, treasure hunt, action type of thing. Very cool. It is the Goonies on its anniversary, I want to say. But its anniversary could have been last year. I'm not too sure, but super slick steelbook of the original poster of the Goonies as well. So it's super nice. It's super classic. You know, it's hand drawn, everything like that. It looks super cool. And also, I don't know if it's coming up in light. Hopefully, it will. There we are. You can see, and it's also maybe coming up on my mic. But the title is, you know, whatever. So that is super cool. Spine is also super nice. The top of it as well. I need to actually rewatch this film because I haven't seen this in 4 years, 4 or 3 years. So I need to rewatch the film. And yeah, this is super dope to have. This is actually my second steelbook of the Goonies. I have another one over there that's still sealed. So yeah, good film, great film even, and super stoked to have this on physical media with the way it looks. So cool. Okay, up next is a horror film that is underrated, or a horror series that was underrated even. It is Arrow's Video's release of the Texas Chainsaw: The Beginning. If you don't know what this film is, it is the Platinum Dunes remake of the original Texas Chainsaw. This is the first one in its series, canonically. It is the second one released in its series. The first one was called the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I think, or Texas Chainsaw Massacre. One of them. And it is the one that came up before this, but this one is set before that, if that makes sense. So, this is a really cool, dark, gritty look on the cover there. It's super nice. Span. I actually really like these remake films for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I think they're really, really, really cool. And super gory as well, and super just... Honestly, Leatherface is terrifying in both of these, in both of them remakes. He's really, really scary. He's just this hulking big guy and he just run after you and everything like that. So he's super scary. And I just also want to say, everyone knows I'm an Arrow video glazer. Like, there's not a bigger glazer for Arrow video than me. I hate when Arrow video they it, they released both of the films in the series. So we got the '03 one and then we got this one. But they only released the '03 one for USA and Canada, and that super sucks. Because I would love to have both of these displayed together, but I don't want to be importing them and buying them off eBay when I could get them cheaper anyway if I just waited, or if they were available here. So yeah, I'm just not going to bother. But that is a super big nitpick for me, but still doesn't take away how good this looks and how good it will be looking inside as well. Because Arrow video just don't miss, bro. They're so clean with all the stuff. Okay, up next is a film that I watched as a child and was super like locked in on, for obvious reasons. If you've seen this film, thankfully it's centered itself here as well, which is good. It is Species. If you don't know what Species is, it's basically I'm hesitant to say alien invasion. It's not even an alien invasion actually. It's an alien slasher film, I would say. And this alien gets loose and goes on the run, and then it basically just needs to breed the entire film. So it's just trying to fuck the entire film, and it's super horny. It's super cool, and the effects are amazing. And yeah, I loved this film as a kid for obvious reasons. I love it now for obvious reasons. And it's 88 films as well. So they done a cracking job with this. There is the cover there, spine, and the back of the film. I need to rewatch this film as well because it's been a couple of years since I rewatched this. But yeah, this film is just this rocks. This film's so good. One of the better alien films there is around. So yeah, if you haven't seen it and you're into that type of stuff, like Alien, and all the other stuff, just check this out. It is a good horror film, and you won't be disappointed, that's for sure. Okay, up next is my beloved and recently tarnished I Know What You Did Last Summer. I talked about I Know What You Did Last Summer a lot on the channel in my I Know What You Did Last Summer rant for the new film. So if you haven't, go check that out because I think it's my most viewed video on the channel actually. But yeah, I go into depths of how the new one wrecks the original two films in the series and just shits all over them basically. And I talk about my love for the first film, and yeah, but I'm super thrilled to have this on Steelbook, even if it is for the second time. But I'm still just thrilled to have this on Steelbook, and yeah, hopefully they release a I Still Know What We Did Last Summer Steelbook. I really hope that they do release that Steelbook one day because I would like to have both of these side by side. And yeah, it's a super nice Steelbook as well. It's the poster from the original film, and honestly, that's just perfect for the Steelbook. And the spine as well. I don't know if I showed that in the back, but yeah, I've talked a lot about I Know What We Did Last Summer, so let's just move on to the next film. My favorite slasher, however, so really thankful to have this. Okay, up next is a film that's also celebrating its 50th anniversary, and it's just a absolutely hilarious film from start to finish. One of the best parody films ever. It is Monty Python's The Holy Grail. This film is just honestly, it's bananas. Is the best way to put it. It's just, how did you even come up with this? If you haven't seen this film, it's an English-based film, Monty Python, and yeah, it's basically just a bunch of knights going after the Holy Grail on this big quest, and they go into wacky side adventures and stuff like that. So they get sidetracked a lot. It's super funny. It's super. I actually don't think there's any controversy in the film at all, but it is just super hilarious, and there's just a lot of going on as well in the film. And it's super clean to have this. Honestly, to have this on Steelbook is just bananas to me in general. So Steelbook is just the original poster for the film, which is super clean, just what it needed to be in all honesty. But I highly recommend you go see Monty Python and the Holy Grail, or just at least watch it if you can, because you will not be disappointed. This film is just so wacky, and it's just, I love it so much. I really do love this film. So super stoked to have this on Steelbook. Go check it out if you haven't. Okay, up next is a film I actually went into HMV and bought. I was just having a look around, browsing around, and I seen that this was on offer, and I actually need to watch this film because I really, really like its remake, which is maybe a hot take, but it is the original House of Wax, and it was only $5.99. Sorry, $4.99, discounted from $14.99. So I was like, yep, pick that up straight away. And it is in HMV's premium collection. It is super, super clean, and yeah, I'm just thrilled to have this, and I'm going to watch it. I might wait until October because that's when I watch all my horror films. But I also kind of want to watch it now, but I could wait. And it also includes the 1933 Technicolor original Mystery of the Wax Museum, which is super cool. And you also get art cards. So, super thrilled to have this. This goes into my HMV premium collection over there. I don't think I have it numbered. No, I don't do them numbered. I do them alphabetically. If I done it numbered, they would just drive me nuts. But yeah, super cool to have this. Can't wait to get it open, watch it. Hopefully it's decent. Vincent Price never lets me down, so it's got to be good. Okay, up next is a steelbook, but I'm actually going to talk about two steelbooks here because they are kind of related in a way, but not really. So I got these two steelbooks for $15.99 off HMV. They were discounted from £30 to £35. So, instant buy for me. Two of my favourite films from this director, one of my favourite directors as well, M. Night Shyamalan. It is signed in glorious steelbook, and it is also Sixth Sense in glorious steelbook. Both HMV exclusives, and these are both phenomenal steelbooks. Like, honestly, these are such good steelbooks. And it's peak M. Night as well, like just prime M. Night, just crushing everything that he was doing. I love M. Night Shyamalan. He is just phenomenal. I don't think I've seen a film that I don't like of his yet. Anyway, I haven't seen The Happening or Last Airbender or anything like that, or After Earth. So I'll get around to them eventually. But for now, I've just seen good films. But yeah, one of my favorite guys. Honestly, just phenomenal in what he does. His stories are always captivating and stuff like that. And yeah, the steelbooks for these are so, so, so good. I love the Sixth Sense one the most because it's the doorknob and like the door handle as well, and just like, oh, it's just so good, bro. And the Signs one is also super clean as well. Like, it is just so nice. So I'm super thrilled to have both of these together. And yeah, if you haven't seen both of these or any M. Night film, please go watch any of them. They're all decent from what I have seen so far. Unbreakable is my favourite still, but these two are close seconds. Like, second and third right here, both of them. So yeah, go check out an M. Night film if you haven't. Honestly, they're so good, you won't be disappointed. Okay, up next is a film that maybe was celebrating its anniversary. If not, it did have something going around this year because it's one of its stars passed away. Val Kilmer sadly passed away, and here's the standout of this film. It is the 90s classic Tombstone. What a film this is. Holy shit. This is such a great film. If you haven't seen this, please go check it out. It's available on Disney Plus right now. And yeah, it's just, honestly, it's a great Western. You won't be disappointed. Everyone's got a killer mustache, which is the main thing. But this film kicks so much ass. Its steelbook is so nice as well. It's coming out in the light. Hopefully I can try and shine it. Oh, I feel like I had it there. There we are. Yeah. And yeah, honestly, Val Kilmer as Doc Holliday, just such a good character, bro. Honestly, he just steals the show. He is so good. Please go check this film out if you haven't, because it will leave the ending of this film will leave your jaw on the floor. It is one of the best twist endings for me. If you can even call it a twist or a surprise, whatever you want to call it. Either way, if you've seen this film, you know what I'm on about. And yeah, it's just super clean. Also sit in the J card. And so did the M. Night films as well. I think I forgot to mention that, but oh, this is such a great film. I am super stoked to have this on physical media, and it's super clean as well. So super thrilled to have this. Okay, so up next is actually the perfect ending to my Steelbook um, collection for one film or two films or three actually. It is finally Terrifier 3 on Glorious Steelbook. Look how good this looks. That is an amazing Steelbook. And I can finally pair it next to the Bloody Duo that evaded me for 2 years. And I can finally pair it next to that. I'm super thrilled. This Steelbook is so gorgeous and glorious. I'm a big fan of the Terrifier series. If you don't already know that, I did make a video on its Bloody Duo Steelbook, like I had mentioned. Also, one of my most, no, maybe, not too sure. Might be lying to you there, but it done pretty well. It's a good video, and yeah, so I'm super stoked to have this on Steelbook as well and pair it next to the Bloody Duo. And yeah, I'm a big Terrifier fan. I'm an Art the Clown Glazer. I think he's one of the goats, and the Terrifiers series is just so good for me. Anyway, it's what I get out of them. I go in and I get what I wanted. So it does me anyway. So yeah, super thrilled to have this. Okay, and finally we are done with the pile. It is the last film and best to last, or one of the best to last anyway. Probably not the best to last, but one of my favorites anyway. Just a childhood film again for me. One of my dad's core films. It is Sylvester Stallone in Cobra from Arrow Video. Look how clean this is. Arrow. Oh, if I could marry you, I wish I could, honestly. This is just so clean. Cobra on the side. Hopefully it's the right way. It is. Oh, it's Arrow. Arrow does things to me that, like, it's just hard to say, but honestly, this is so clean. Honestly, I'm so thrilled to have this in Arrow Video format. There was a steelbook of it last year or the year before, which I wish I did get, but I sadly never. So I'm still on the hunt for that. So I will try and get that eventually. But for now, this will do because this is absolutely glorious. If you haven't seen Cobra, it's basically just a cop film. That's basically all you need to know. It's actually got some horror elements in it though as well. I almost would count this as a horror film. Last time I watched it was a couple of years back, but honestly, if I rewatch this again, I might class it as a horror film for me personally. But yeah, super clean. Arrow, great. Cobra, great film. Go watch it if you haven't. Super fun, super 80s classic, kind of cult classic, cop film type of thing. So yeah, great film. So guys, that is all 23 pieces of physical media done and dusted for this video. I am going to make this into a new series. I'm only limiting myself to one physical media haul video, and it's going to be at the end of every month. So it will be titled Everything I Got in August or September or October or November, and so on, so on, so on. So yeah, that is everything. Hopefully I've enjoyed. Let me know what your favorite pieces were from the collection, and if you would buy any, or if you've got any, and what are your thoughts as well. And there's also a video coming out for 4 separate steelbooks eventually down the line for a film. So I'll be doing that soon, hopefully. But yeah, guys, super thrilled to have shared all these with you. Super thankful for all your time. Hopefully I've enjoyed. Please leave a like, any feedback in the comments. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you in the next one. So good night, guys. See you in the next one.